Are we on?
Yeah, we are live.
Ah, awesome.
Yeah, we are live.
Ah,
Okay.
now I'm getting some echo from you in the background. It's fine.
So we only took like 1 month in the last stream that we had. You know, if you're expecting that you're going to do it every 2 weeks, expect 4. And lucky that we have Twitch Discord today, because I was not sure if it was going to happen or not. But anyway, welcome everyone to another stream. In case that there were some technical problems, as usual, so if in case that you want to join us, you will have to ask me for a Zoom invite. Okay, we have some problems with the Discord bot, so it's not that we are forbidding anyone to join in. It's simply that we have to improvise what we had. Okay. So
additional
how is it going?
pylons versus
Yeah,
Sharkbot.
not too bad. I am officially the world's biggest loser. It's it's official. So for
You
those who
did
don't
it.
know, I entered one of the tournaments at Epic LAN and lost pretty spectacularly. And now, like, my name is top of the list of points losers on Aligurak. Or how do you even pronounce that? So I beat Cyril, guys.
Yeah, yes, about him.
Oh dear, it's something. How are you doing
Oh.
anyway?
Yeah, we're doing great. I mean, at least I'm doing great. I was very happy to be able to qualify for Probots. It wasn't so clear when we last met in here. So yeah, very, very happy. And we have also, oh my God, please say for me again, Ratosh.
Yeah. Hello, I'm good. I also qualified for the tournament. So I'm quite happy.
Congratulations, both of you. It's looking forward to seeing you you both in the tournament. It should be a lot of fun, I think. I was looking at the lineup for this year's ProBots, and like there's a lot of new bots in there, a lot of really exciting bots that have been updated, and you know, it should be a really fun tournament, I think.
Yeah, I mean, and what I see more stressing since our last the last season is that well, first from my personal point of view is that you know, you have auto qualified, so you have now to prove that you are worth the auto qualify. But what I'm really stressing me is that we are almost 1 week away from having the first match, and I don't know who I am facing. So that's really stressing, especially for someone that is usually maybe specialized in sniping. So yeah. How about you, Ratosh?
Tell you if you like. I believe you're facing Micro Machine in the first round. Congratulations.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the case. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm facing Ketrok.
Yes, I think you're facing Ketrok, yeah.
Yes. Wait, no. No, you're facing Zoe, I think, because it should be 16 versus 1, 2v15, 14v3.
No, the problem, Creep, is that oh my God, the problems with going live is that we have Rasputin instead of 12 pool, so Das Phantom is sending a different bot, so he's going to should be facing -0, which he has the #1 spot.
Okay, so that makes more sense. That doesn't change the fact that you're facing Micro Machine, I'm afraid, though.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much. Okay, fine. Then you cannot use the browser from OBS.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to the results. No, the competitions, and then we go to number 12. That's the last two closest.
Yeah. So that should be okay. But yeah, so like there's a lot of good bots, and like I'm excited to see like Zunk P or whatever it is by Zunk. That's a fun one. That's a new one, I think. It's just come in. And then you've got obviously 12 pool bot by Phantom, who's probably not sending 12 pool bot, but obviously sending a different one. So I think that's they're the new ones, and obviously yourself, Raytosh. So they're the new bots that are in there, which are quite exciting. And then you've got all of the roll call of list of honor of all the other bots as well. So yeah, it's going to be a fun season.
Yeah. What I was to show in here. Okay, yes. So if we go with the end of the season, so this is what we had just the very last round.
Yeah.
We have first -0 that even if he was fifth with his bot, he won, so he had the first spot.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah,
of course, everything unofficial until Garwin doesn't put the that post that he has all the time every time that a new season starts. So
Yeah.
Eri should be number 2, Zoe number 3,
yeah.
Ketrock 4th, Micro Machine.
Micro Machine would be 5th.
Yeah. So then we have Dominion Dog 6. Then we have Serpent H 7, Bembot 8. Then we have Sharkbot.
Yeah.
Should be 9. Spad. Oh my God. I was following Spad all the time, and he hasn't moved from number 10th, outer number 10th, in 2 or 3 weeks. It's amazing how continuous is this bot getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, then Tier, he says that he's going to send the random bot. So yeah, 11th. Then we have a very handsome fella, the Viking.
Oh,
12.
Viking.
No, Viking. Okay, unfortunately, Isabelas is not going to send any bot. Hopefully, he can join us the next one. Anyway, hopefully he also join us in another stream, so he can have his head into something else that is not, all this stuff. Let's call it. So then we have. Oh my God! Please say it for me, please. Okay. So, sorry, I forgot the 12 pool bot. 12 pool bot 13. Lucky one. Caninana 14. I think it's a set Ion keep or whatever that is set. And finally, we have the fan favorite, Jency.
Yeah, actually, look, I've sort of like seen a lot of stuff that Jency's been doing, and -0 is not going to have an easy time against Jency. Like, I actually have a sneaking suspicion we could get number 16 knock out number 1, except he's not facing him because the Phantom just put the other bot in. So take back everything I just said. But no, Jency's in the past been seriously strong, and I mean, up against Eris, I think he'll have more of a problem than up against -0 because of the way he plays. But I mean, whoever he faces is not going to have an easy time. I think possibly, Eris is going to edge that one, but there's always a chance there.
Yeah.
And
I remember that. I mean, I was talking with Sabelas, and seems that he convinced Jency to activate back the bot. And I mean, it's someone with so much class. It was kind of easy to get a top 12. And he did it. I mean, it was very, very, very close. I mean, we have only a small blind, 2 points, for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's what we were trying to avoid, making less divisions. But at the end, all the guys that were fighting for the last spot went up. And yeah, I mean, because the
Yeah.
Golden
So
Armada started at the end.
do we know what bot Phantom is sending? Because like I don't know.
He's
Probably
sending
not.
Rasputin. I talked with him. I mean, he
Yeah.
was, by the way, he chickened out, but he was telling me that he was going to join. So, so yeah, he
Okay.
was going to send Rasputin the little update version. So not the same one that we have down here. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah, but it would be a little more unexpected than 12 pull bot. So,
Yeah,
that's why he wanted to have it there.
that seems a bit strange. Like I think he could have just like subbed in Rasputin for 12 pull bot. It's the same race, so you can literally just sub in the bot for the other, call it the other name, and obviously,
well, I was saying that. I mean, it's like, well, if you had something like 12 pull, it's kind of difficult to explain that you are sending something different than a 12 pull. But yeah, I
sure.
mean,
But there's no rules against it. Like, you can just send whatever you like. I mean, like I could, write bot called like, Zergrush and have it be Protoss. It's fine. There's literally no rules against that. It's
yeah.
But
so and yeah, we got the small Bly that was very close again to jump in, and
Yeah.
Darkness again, he was also almost till the very last minute about to get in.
Yeah.
Baroness
I'm
Zuli
sad we don't see
versus
Darkness
Chaos
in that,
Bot.
actually. Like, I think Small Bly is something that struggles in tournaments quite a lot. We've seen it in the past that obviously because it's quite a cheese rush based bot, like it's easy to code against. Darkness is more around the bot. I would have liked to have seen that in the tournament, I think, but obviously, like I'm not going to take any of the bots out there that are already in. Definitely
Yeah, I
deserve it.
mean, it's very different a ladder bot than a tournament bot. That's really clear. I mean, that's why I all the time I always struggle to get into top 12 out of the last spot. I very struggle a lot. I was not able to even get into the Christmas tournament or whatever that was the last one that you organized. And
I think you were pretty close, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I was close in the positions, but far in Elo. So
yeah. But I think a lot of people are quite glad that Tickles isn't in, even though it would replace Tears other bot. But yeah, like next we hear Tears actually sent in Tickles. They're all like, no. I think we're already having people complaining in chat about worker rushes.
Oh man, yeah.
That's in the ladder. I don't know. They're probably sitting there in the ladder channel on Discord at the moment, like, oh yeah, we hate worker rushes. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
there's been a lot of talk about it.
Blame the game, not the player.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about it, but I don't think there's much we can do. It's difficult.
Yeah.
Ratosh, I'm not sure your opinion on the whole worker rush fiasco.
I think it's part of the game. So
yeah.
I also agree that bots can exploit it quite well, but you don't really need to defend to do a perfect defense. You just need to be good enough to hold, and should be fine.
Yeah, it is upping the barrier to entry though, and that's my main concern. Is that if new people come onto the ladder, there's so much stuff now that you have to defend against. But again, if you don't defend against it and end up losing to every single worker rush, you'll lose Elo and you won't be a sort of like bot that's right at the top. But you can still like win a lot of other games, and that comes up over time. So yeah, I don't like worker rushes, but I wouldn't want to ban them. Put it that way. I don't say this is attacking you, Yaron, at all. Like,
No
it's
worries,
just-
no worries. I mean, I don't feel it personal. I honestly
yeah,
don't
yeah,
feel it personal. I mean, I always try to explain with very little lag from my side, honestly, or success. But I try to explain that what I want to do is win. So I
Yeah.
mean, I know that I would love to have another Ares on my hands, but unfortunately, I didn't have the time and the talent that Paul and Rasper has. So in the meanwhile, till I have something, I want to win. So I have to do something. And if you find bots that season after season don't implement mineral walking on their worker rush defense, it's like, well, they have 16 workers, I have 12, and I still able to beat that. So
yeah.
sorry, guys.
No, that's fair enough. Like I say, I mean, the one concern you obviously have there is newer bots find it harder to get on and get on the ladder. But I mean, I'd rather not go down that path of banning certain strategies or banning certain things, because as soon as you start doing that, you take away what it is to be the pure game, and you take away kind of like that whole strategy and say, like, you can only use specific strategies
Micro
here,
Machine versus
you know,
Buckshot.
it's a difficult situation. It's not ideal, but it's the lesser of two evils. And I'm not, that's not attacking anyone. That's just, my opinion on it. But yeah, and people are free to disagree, as they always should.
Well, I think that we're all grown ups. Some of them a little more than others.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, I mean, we need to take care of every opinion, I think. And well,
yeah,
this is just a game. I mean, we spend
exactly.
too many hours, many of us, in our bots. But at the end of the day, it's that it's a game where you win or lose, but you have to find the fun in playing it. And as you are not actually clicking on the units and so on, it's basically trying to figure out how you got beaten and how to beat that strategy.
Yeah.
Just wanted to, because I don't want to be spending all the time that we have in Probots, even if we could do. Let's do one last quick thing, and is that I'm going to use again the chat that Tyr posted the day after the 28th of February, and I think it's going to be very accurate. But yeah, maybe Carwin comes with some other information, and it can be taken back. So first spot, it's find it, yeah, -0 versus, and I have to go a little down. It should be Rasputin. Okay, so yeah, -0. That is basically a little very strong, I think. He has struggled a little with Eris and Zoe, but I think for the average third, and yes, Eris and Zoe are not average, it's going to be very hard on
yeah, I only see that going one way. I mean, it would probably be the biggest shock in Probots history if Rasputin were to pull that off. And that's not anything against Phantom, but like, -0 is number one for a reason.
Andy, I know that you're in the chat. Take notes, okay? Don't make me feel bad for kicking out any of the bots that you have as winner. The whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, there is a losers bracket, so you lose, you're not out.
Yes, of course.
There's a way back.
So the next one will be number 8 versus number 9, which is Benbot BC, who is 8 versus Sharkbot. Okay, so that should, if he's sending the Protoss one, That will be the thing, the right one.
Yeah.
If he sent a well-mean, he will fail after a tier, so he will go 11th, I think. But anyway, so
I mean, let's
not
just
go with
assume
that.
let's just assume that Sark Sharp's there. I mean,
Yeah.
Ratosh, I know that you've been having some fun against both of those bots. Yeah, it's an interesting game.
Mhm. I think that we
Um,
have something. I think that was the one that kicked into the lower bracket. Bembot, where's to well mean last, and we have
Yeah.
that famous. It's already that famous thing that we have in the S-Cham. Those shorts like, okay, this is an easy hole. It's like, oh no, I'm not confident at all with this. I think that's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the closest matches. Benbot always seems to pull it out in the tournaments though, and so I think possibly Benbot with that one. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't be shocked if Sharkbot, my Protoss buddy, were to come along and win that one.
I will bet for Sark Knights on that one. Honestly, I mean the Bembot, it's to always going that same road of doing the bunker, avoiding the natural, and can be very exploitable. That having always the same path. So
Yeah.
my money is on Sharbot.
Yeah, I
on
would
this
put
one.
my money on Sharkbot too.
Okay, so I'm the only one. So I am the Protoss player, and I'm the only one betting on Benbot here. Like,
Because you are not so scared as we are.
fair enough. We'll go with that.
Yeah, I mean, I remember how difficult it is to move mutas in a Protoss base.
Yeah.
Okay, next one will be Ketrock, that is number 4 versus Kaninana. Sorry.
It's it right.
Ratosh, what do you think?
I hope I can take one game out, but I don't think it's possible.
Have you put in any special tactics or strategies specifically for Ketrock?
No, I changed the way the bot plays. Like I switched to be more defensive and try to macro a bit more than before. But I'm not sure if it will work against Ketrock.
Well, never know.
Let's see.
I wish you the best of luck anyway, and hopefully you'll at least get a game.
Yeah. If
Well, I
game,
saw
I'm
him
happy.
doing some ghost work in his stream. So yeah. Good luck.
Yeah, I did a small change to make links more aggro against ghosts, just a little bit, and I also put more weight on numbers. So if I have a lot of links, I should engage ghosts now, and maybe this works.
Yeah, never know. It should be a fun game anyway.
I mean, and I tell you from the experience, getting the one game from Ketrock, it's hard work. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you are able to get one, enjoy it.
Yeah.
And otherwise, I see you in the loser bracket. You know.
I don't know. It's difficult to work out the loser bracket from that, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I mean then we have. Micro Machines, Micro Machine, yeah. Our current AI Arena tournament winner versus the best third mate in Golang, with this Dovahkiin.
Yeah,
Find him.
the highest Golang bot we've ever had, you know. Oh no, actually, sorry. There was what was the name of the other Golang bot we had before?
We have Veteran.
Yes, Veteran. That's the one. I'm sorry. So
and we also have another sir that it's oh my god, I know him. I'm sorry. It's Excel has 72, I think. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excel.
Sorry.
Yeah. He's also in Golang.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
But
So
yeah,
it's a few one, but you've got the highest one at the moment, which is
at
good.
the moment it's the highest one. Yeah. So yeah, I have if you have to put
Yeah,
medals to
Probot
yourself,
versus
you have to,
Profar
you know.
T-Bart.
Yeah. So you were asking me earlier over who you were. So I take it you've not coded specifically for Micro Machine in there. You just
Okay, is anybody recording this? I mean, can I call my lawyer?
I'm not sure, but like I don't know. We don't
I
actually have
mean,
anyone trained as a lawyer around. So
let's say that I have spent this last week more hours that I have spent in the last 3 months in the bot, I think.
okay.
So,
So
yeah.
That'll be a fun
Yeah,
one.
it's not an easy one. What I can tell you.
No.
I mean,
I'm not sure if you still use the strategy from the last season. Like
what do you mean?
randomly?
That, sending five bots, 5 drones?
Yeah, it worked last season.
Well, just FYI, we have a RAF that it's a personal. Take it almost personal whenever that anybody finds a book in his bot, and yeah, he fixed it. I think the games were streamed at 2 a.m. my time, and he got it fixed at 7 a.m. My time. So he took 4 hours in order to fix the the bug that I took 3 months to find. So yeah, thank you. So yeah, I mean it's a it's a difficult one. I mean the otherwise. Okay, I will find most likely Kaninana, or if I find Ketrog on the loser bracket, is a goodbye bye. But anyway, at least I will try have fun. That's the important thing.
Yeah, it's
So next one, we go to the other side of the bracket. Is we have Eris versus Yancy. I don't know if all of us in the chat know Yancy, but basically he has been doing crazy things with micro before and reacting before anybody was even thinking about it. So he has been I don't think that he won ever Probots, but I can be wrong. But he has been
Kananana
in finals,
versus
that's for
Zunk
sure.
P.
Yeah, he's been in finals of the old SC2AI tournaments a couple of times, and the only bot that stopped him was Micro Machine. That was during Micro Machine's reign of absolute dominance. You know, and the only bot that was challenging Micro Machine or even getting anywhere near was Gency. So, you know, I think that could be an upset. Like,
well, he's a strong bot. I mean, he was able to get into the last season by beating Micro Machine. In order to, I remember everybody saying like, "Oh, congratulations, Sabelas, you did it." After and then Gency, poof, made two gate points out of Micro Machines, left Sabelas out, and then Tier decided not to send the bot, so Sabela was back in. But it was like one of those games, Rocky matches where they punch each other and then let's see who gets up first. It was amazing that end of the season.
oh, just to the point, Soup Catcher, welcome to the chat. Also, you're muted.
Oh,
hey, how's it going? Yay.
Now is that you are around because not the next one, but in 2 we are talking about Zoe.
Oh, nice.
So you're almost on time.
Yeah, I get.
So I don't know how it's Gency versus Eris, but I mean, yeah, it's going to be kind of hard.
I wouldn't put too much stock on the full season results because there's going to be a lot of changes, I suggest.
Okay, they were not able to even
no.
meet. They were in
No.
different seasons, so different divisions. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Okay, next one we have Sharpen Edge. Who finished 7th versus Spot, who's finished 10th.
Yeah.
Hard one to predict.
It is. Yeah, so Sharpened Edge, I don't think it's been updated for a while.
Same for
Spud.
Spud.
Yeah, Spud's also not been updated for a while. So yeah, I guess Sharpened Edge probably has the edge there, but well, okay. That was a bad joke, but he has the Sharpened Edge.
Sharpen is look sharp for you, right?
Yeah, he looks sharp. You know, Spud looks, kind of round and brown.
Mhm,
But no, it's a tough one to call that. Like,
Yeah, it should be a close game.
yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, in terms of like finishing the actual tournament, I think both of those bots are going to struggle. Certainly, I wouldn't put them in the top, kind of like top 8, either of them really, at the moment, because of just how long it's been since they updated. But yeah, I guess Sharpened Edge going forward would probably be a good bet.
Do we know who Shark Knight is sending? Because that actually changes.
That's another question we were saying before, that we are expecting Sharbot, which is his Protoss,
Yeah.
but could be Wellmean. And if he,
he's been sending Wellmean lately, right? Last 2
yes,
tournaments.
he has been doing, but I don't think that he has shared that with us.
No,
Yeah.
If anybody thinks different.
Yeah,
So
it's
just, if he sends Wellmean, then it's going to be Sharpened Edge versus Tyr instead.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I think we assume that he's sending Sarkbot for the moment, because that's keeping our bracket nice and. But yeah, there's always a chance that we are actually completely wrong in everything we say tonight. So.
As we say, this is totally unofficial.
It doesn't change a lot, right?
So
you get Benbot versus Spud.
Yeah, you get
Sharpened
Benbot, Spud,
versus
and then
Tyr.
Sharpened Edge Tyr, yeah. So
And then
that
Wellmean goes up against Dominion Dog.
Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then obviously you'd imagine that they both would be in a lot of trouble.
Everybody's in a lot of trouble. I mean, I don't see an easy one in here.
No.
As could have seen in another season.
Yeah. So
okay, next one we have Zoe versus Sekeon Kip or Sekip, whatever.
I'm sure that's how you pronounce
Sorry. It feels really bad for Andy when he's going to have to present this.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not even a Protoss, so I don't know what that P is doing there.
Yeah, but I have to say, Supercatcher, you've had an absolutely fantastic season, finishing second there. Like,
that was impressive.
Yeah,
it's a huge result. Well done. That's brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
I think
P is tricky. I don't know if he's updated. I mean, he's got a really sharp Marine stim timing.
Yeah.
That I had to work.
The one that we
not
have in
updated here,
didn't change since.
Yeah, but we don't know if he did something before.
Yeah, there's always a chance you can throw something into the tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to work a bit to actually hold that. And he's got some issues where Marines will think there's a burrowed roach somewhere, but it's been killed, or I don't know, there's some bug. So occasionally he leaves like 20-25 Marines like just milling around, thinking there's a burrowed roach there and waiting for it to pop up, and scanning occasionally.
Yeah.
If you fix
Um,
that it might be.
Yeah, it's
scary.
we were saying earlier there's no easy bot in here, but I think you're going to have a huge advantage against him.
Yeah, I
So-
feel reasonably
Yeah.
confident. But,
Yeah. Have you changed your bot much for the tournament, or are you relying mainly on the ladder version?
yeah, it's mostly. I mean, it's what's on ladder now. I
Okay.
did throw in some logic for like counting what game we're in.
Yeah.
So I can throw in different builds.
Yeah. Oh,
Chaos
Should be fun.
bot versus
I look forward to
Slavbot
seeing it.
_V.
I
1.4.
mean, I'm pretty sure that Sup is not going to say it because he's not going to say that he's in an advanced position. But after preparing how much has prepared Zoe versus the one base push of Dominion Dog, I know where's my money in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, last but not least, because it's going to be a really, really, really interesting one. It will be Dominion Dog, speaking of the devil, versus Tyr, and that's not an angel either.
I mean,
Or Dominion Dog Whale Mean, which is a really interesting matchup too.
yeah.
Mhm.
See, I want to see this matchup because this is so interesting to me. You've got Dominion Dog always has a solid bot and lots of updates for tournaments against Tyr, who is the ultimate tournament bot. Like Tyr has won pro bots before and been like 15th on the ladder or whatever. And so like basically Tyr always shows up with some fun stuff for the tournament. And Dominion Dog is basically Dominion Dog. It's a fantastically written bot and always has lots of cool updates and can really surprise you and pull out stuff. So whatever happens on that match, that is probably the match of the first round for me.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, what to say? I mean, you can expect anything from Tia. So, and you can expect anything from the Dominion Dog, because even yes, one base push, but okay, what
Well, they
is going
said
to
they were gonna they're macro players now, so this is just gonna be macro. But I don't know
I
how
mean,
much confidence I have in that.
I think that everybody in here respect Ketrock a lot, but sorry, I have played versus Dominion Dog, and 7 minutes natural expansion is not macro for me. He might be doing macro for Terran, but for Ser, I can tell you that
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Yeah, I'm getting hit with double starboard Banshee every game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think Tyr is sending the random bot as well. So it's going to
Yeah.
make it even more interesting.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah, let's hope that we don't have a TBT, capital T versus lowercase t, as got that bag for Wellmean, poor guy.
Yeah. Oh, I felt so sorry for him. And it's like, you just in that tournament game where he just got Terran in 3 out of the 4 games. That was hard. That's the curse of random though. Like for those watching who don't know, there was a game in the SC2 AI tournament we played against Ketrock, where Shocknight sent the random bot, and Ketrock was losing every game against his Protoss bot, and I think it was kind of like Ketrock favored in Zerg, and Terran Ketrock will win every time, and 3 games out of the 5. Shock Dice got Terran, and it was like I just felt so sorry for him. Like,
Yeah, I was in those games, and yeah, I was saying this, but come on. Anyway, yeah, it's also a curse. I mean, you have an advantage, that's for sure. I mean, because not knowing what you're facing, that's also put you on the defensive. But yeah, I mean, having the worst race versus your opponent, it's 3 times. It's amazing.
yeah, it's hard. But oh well. I mean, it is what it is. If you go random, you occasionally get that.
Yeah, you know, if you go to Vegas, you're gambling.
Yeah. Well, I think that's all the matches previewed.
That's everything.
Yes.
I mean, I have it in here as I wanted to show how we have last time that we got in the ladder versus what we have. But well, honestly, I think that maybe it would be better to share some games instead. I mean, not and we will go for the new bots that jumped in for the next stream, because we are already 45 minutes in this, and no a single STV has been killed, so or drone or probe.
Go for it.
So let me change the scene. I'm not going to
there is a
twice.
couple of things. Obviously, we've had the balance patch out. Well, it's not been officially released yet, but like it looks like that's what they're going ahead with. There is a way we can incorporate the balance patches into the new maps, so we'll hopefully be able to do that once the balance patch comes out. So fear not, we are being updated, even if we are technically still on the 4.10 client. So yeah, we'll look at doing that.
The one I was more worried is about the Queen of Creep and not able to do a spell.
Yes, because you're a Zerg player. Like with a Protoss,
we're
getting hit.
Yeah, we can skip that. I think we can skip that one. We don't really
we are not.
That
like,
one, right?
If anything, we're skipping the Protoss nerfs.
Yeah.
Like the Protoss nerfs are fucking ridiculous.
We can make the Void Ray even more expensive, I think. It's fine.
No. How about I think the ultimate nerf would just remove Queen from the game.
I was saying from a technical point of view, man.
Oh God.
I mean, so yeah, I mean, I think that it's basically going to the map maker, downloaded the whole thing about the abilities and the prices and so on, and then applying, right?
Yeah, so essentially it's just changing that. I'm not sure about the changes to Queens. I think we probably can do that. I would be slightly nervous about applying the other nerfs if we can't also apply the nerf to the Queen, because simply for the fact that the whole thing with the Queen nerf and not being able to transfuse is it makes the Queen walk like that bit less kind of effective. However, like obviously the ultimate sort of like Protoss reaction to the Queen walk is going to be like the Void Rays and using that to counter it. So if you're going to nerf the Void Rays without nerfing the Queens, you're going to give a huge buff to that Queen walk, which we might see. So yes, we can, and obviously I'll take the opinions of everyone in the community and see what we're doing, but I'm a little worried about applying some buffs without applying others. If you
we should take the.
No, I mean,
the full...
if we don't apply all the changes, we don't apply any. That's a no-brainer. Okay, that's I mean, you know, we joke about the races and how OP is Protoss, but but in reality it is. And
Zoe versus Eris.
Why was there no Protoss in the top 8 of the World Championship? It's but anyway, you're right. So the other point is that there was last week revealed a bug with the shield battery, where essentially you could pretty much double the effectiveness of the shield battery by using the stop command. So there's no easy way to fix that right now until the new patch comes out. But what we have said is please don't use it in your bots. If we see you use it in your bots, we'll basically disable the bot and tell you to stop. I can't speak for the ProBots guys, but I'm guessing they'll have a similar rule in the tournament. So yeah, don't use the bug. If we do see you using it, we'll basically tell you to stop using it and disable your bot until you do. So yeah, so we are nerfing Protoss.
Gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, it's nothing technically we can do to stop it, but it's just a case of like if someone sees a bot using it, come speak to us. Like we're not going to be actively monitoring every single game, obviously, but if you see someone using that bug, just speak to us. But our community is fairly honest anyway. I'm sure, if told about it, they'll go, yeah, fine, whatever.
Anyway, I heard from the Ketrock, I might be mistaken, but I think that he was saying that they were going to apply the patch for that bug on the map. So maybe it could be.
We can do. So the issue we have with that is so from next so we can't really do it this season, I don't think. The reason being that essentially if you want to open replays, you have to have the exact version of the map. So if the map version changes, then you can't open the replays. So we will be doing a patch for that probably when the balance changes comes in.
Okay.
But to be honest, we're a fairly honest community, and it doesn't seem like a lot of point in going through all of that hassle of like invalidating replays and everything if we can just apply it at the next balance patch and tell people not to use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not something you do by mistake, right? It's really a deliberate exploit.
Yeah, yeah. There's another bug in there with like brood lords and motherships and stuff, but that's something that can happen completely accidentally, and it's a very specific situation that I'm not worried will affect the outcome of a single game on ladder. So
yeah, I doubt we have more than a couple of games maybe where a brood lord is in.
Yeah, it's fine.
And it's not that we have many protos on the ladder, right?
And not many Zergs are going up to broods either. So.
Come on, Protoss bros, where are we?
I mean, I think that -0. Well, I'm sure that -0 used that shield. So yeah, he will be upset by having the smaller shield just to start. And I think Charbot also used it with his Void Rage proxy.
Yeah,
as well.
I mean it's a really bad nerf to have. It just means that if you're doing a Void Ray proxy, you now have to build a Nexus. But oh well. I mean, it's just 400 extra minerals, right?
Anyway, if I don't think that it will end this way.
Batteries, right? It was just half energy, right? It was half energy.
So it's basically
twice as many shield batteries.
Yeah. So it just means if you're outside of the range of a Nexus, you get half energy, but you still get full energy if you're inside the Nexus range. So if you could be turned into a shield battery overcharge, then you still get the 100 extra, the 50 extra energy. So it may actually be worth, depending on how many shield batteries you have, and bearing in mind that you also get the overcharge buff when you want to actually build a Nexus when you do the Void Ray proxy. But I haven't done the math on it. Like, quite honestly, I haven't done the math on it or anything like that, because I haven't really had the time or inclination to do it, but that's a possibility.
Just queue up some games, Diamond.
Yeah.
Diamond 3. I'm sure you'll see lots of Nexus, proxy Nexus.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I don't know, should we talk about this game?
Yes, I mean, I put it because somebody asked in the chat like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
maybe we should put in the next stream.
Yeah.
So I said like,
no,
okay,
so
let's.
Ares and Zoe are getting lots of nice close macro games.
Yeah.
I say close, but it mostly ends with Ares winning.
Yeah. I mean,
it's amazing how the production is so similar.
Yeah. Although it seems like Ares is going up from Spire, yeah. That's going to really change things.
Hopefully this time they go for Spire and they make Mutas. Usually it's something that it's good
I think it's going to be some Mutas.
Yeah.
Anyway, I talked with Rasper, and he told me that yeah, I mean they have made a ton of test batteries, so they they check that Nidus are in the right place, and they also make the unit with the buildings that they are making.
Yeah.
So you can see here, Zoe is staying on 66 drones.
Yeah, I get the sense you could have actually taken that big fight there in the middle. You probably would have won. Nice. This is it's difficult to tell who's winning sometimes in Zerg fights, but yeah.
I have tried to stop it with the especially with the auto server.
Yeah. Oh no, you've got a good good surround on there. Nice. Oh, except for the single roach going into your mineral line.
Yeah.
It's like, no, my brothers, you've abandoned me. Yeah, it's
So much
something.
creep.
I mean, ZVZ games on that, it's just like creep everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, so he has trouble maxing out. Like if you're going to stay on 66 drones, you really want to max out to take advantage.
Yeah.
Of
the extra.
But you are getting improving in the resources lost, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, there were some good fights there.
Yeah. I mean, at that rate, you should be kind of outsupplying him at some point because you obviously have more resources spent on your army.
Yeah, less income to make units.
Sure, but I mean, it's not that much less income. It's like about what, a quarter, 25%. But if you look at the resources lost tab, you're more than that ahead of him on that. So, I mean, yeah, the muters are probably gonna. Oh no, you're not. Sorry, it was earlier. I swear.
Yeah, I mean,
you have PTSD.
Yeah. But like the muters, I think are going to change that. Obviously.
Yeah.
You know, they kind of get.
I don't think they do that much. I mean, there's a spore in every.
Yeah.
And there's hydras out there.
Okay.
I mean, the muters are pretty good. There's muters are really good at like pulling back the wounded ones. So the spores don't do super much.
Yeah. Looks like you might take out that base there, though.
Oh yeah, now there was a good fight. So.
Yeah. And now you're putting down to 4 bases, like, and even though he has more drones, there's not, you know, that much to mine from.
Look at the income.
Yeah, I don't know how he's getting that much from. Unless your drones are, yeah, unless your drones are not fully saturating the mineral patches. Maybe. Oh, another little burrowed roach in the back. Taking a good fight there.
Equal on basis.
Yeah. You need to just take out that one at the bottom left.
Looks like there's a little squad going there.
Yeah. When you say little squad, what you actually mean is your entire damn army.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a tiny little squad of my whole army.
I was thinking about the drop alerts that they can send drop creep as well. So
yeah,
I think that queen walk for us is not a big deal, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, the German taxi. uh,
I mean, you're taking out that base, that's going to be huge because that's going to knock him down onto 3. And yeah, that's his income advantage gone.
Look at the production tab now also.
Yeah. 26 roaches in production. Oh,
sorry, it was the number of units. Not the production.
oh, sorry, I thought that was production. I'm like, 26 roaches in production. Where's it yeah, my bad. That would have been scary if you had 26 roaches in production.
32 of anything is very scary.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Ares was trying to go into Broodlords here just when the Hydras hit.
Yeah.
Hydrax to wood.
They are.
What's the chapter?
Saying, is this top player or is one random? I don't think that's a chat. Oh, that's from YouTube. They've got chat. So this is 2 of the top bots at the moment.
This is number 2 and number 1 from last season.
Yeah.
Seropi.
This is the Sorrel versus Reina match.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
It's Serral or Reynor? Soup?
I don't know.
He's the number 2 at the moment, so he's got to be Reina, right? But,
yeah, I do think Ares is more Sarah.
Yeah. But I don't know, because Sorrel doesn't really use the mutas that much, does he?
Well, it was a very modest amount of mutas.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah. There we go. GG.
Ares,
GG?
Yeah.
Is he able to
All right.
GG out?
Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new.
I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I've got a bunch of other stuff I need to get on with. So that's been a fun stream. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everyone. Let's have it for today, and
Darkness
hopefully
versus
let's say
Marvin.
2 weeks, and hopefully next let's try to do it in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That'll be after the first. Well,
yeah, that'll be after the first ProBots cast. I'm really looking forward to that. Should be good.
So, lot of fun, and yeah, take care.
yeah.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Have fun.
Bye-bye.
Catch you later, guys. See you.
Bye.